Hello and welcome to my automatic TNT cannon tutorial. This model is fully automatic, meaning press the button once and the cannon will continuously fire 576 rounds of TNT, at which point you will finally have to reload. Now, to construct this, you will need 26 redstone, 7 dispensers, 16 redstone repeaters, 1 button, 64 of any block, I used blocks of gold, 1 slab of any type, I used stone, and 1 bucket of water. Now I might move a little bit fast here in these next few parts, so pay attention and feel free to rewind the video if you missed something. The first step is to put 10 blocks down in a straight line. The next step is to travel back to where we first started and place a block right behind the block that we first placed down, a block behind that block, and a block to the right of that block. Now it's time to place our dispensers. You're going to place 7 dispensers just to the left of the block that you have just placed down. Now to the left of those dispensers, you want to place 2 blocks on top of each other and the slab in between the 2 rows that you have now created. Now that you have your slab down, you want to place the dispenser facing the slab on the opposite side from where you stacked those 2 blocks. Congratulations, you're almost there. You've now placed all the dispensers needed, and now it's time to put down our water. Place it on the last block away from the slab. Now it's time to wire up our redstone, which is rather tricky because we have to place it across the tops of the dispensers, but we can't click directly on the dispensers. So what we need to do is center yourself on the opposite side of the dispenser from where the redstone is. There's a sweet spot that you can click on the other redstone that will then continue that redstone over the dispenser. It sounds tricky, but just watch. Alright, hopefully you made it through that without too much trouble. Now it's time to wire up the other side, but we're going to start with our repeaters. You want to place down 4 repeaters all in a line and set them on the maximum delay. That means 3 clicks. Then you can go ahead and connect it. Now here is where things get really tricky. Off the back end of this contraption, you want to place down redstone in the formation I am here, kind of like a T. Next, you need to go ahead and grab your redstone repeaters again and place 6 in a row. I had originally placed 4, but that's the wrong timing, just by a fraction of a second, but eventually the 2 currents will catch up to each other, overloading your cannon with TNT, and the whole thing will explode. Very bad. Do not place 4. After you do that, you need to make sure that the repeaters are facing the way that you want the current to flow. So when you do it in a circle almost, it's going to be, picture this, redstone, and then up a line, repeater, 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 and then redstone on the top of the circle, and then going back down, repeater, 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 repeater. Picture the repeaters as arrows. If you have both arrows facing up, the current can't go anywhere. So you need one of the arrows, one of the repeater rows facing down, and one of the repeater rows facing up. The one on the right should be going up, and the one on the left should be going down. So if you walked around in a circle, you could follow the current almost, and you'd be going counterclockwise. So create that. Next, at the tail end of your little circuit here, I want you to place 1 more block down and the button on the other side of the block. This here is going to be your trigger. Now here you can see the redstone going. This is what your circuit's going to look like. You can watch the charge go along the circuit here, and you can see I only had to press the button once, but the charge is being delivered multiple times because of that circle we made back there. It's traveling around and then going back up and being delivered to the dispensers over and over again. Now all that's left is to load up your TNT. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of your own automatic TNT cannon. If you enjoyed this tutorial or found it useful in any way, please drop a like, and I'd love to see your comments on what you thought of the design and how you used it in game. Thanks for watching. Please have a nice day.